You guys, be so incredibly proud of yourself for all the times that you have shown up for yourself to make yourself better, to feel strong. Be proud, so incredibly proud of you. We are here for stretch. Stretch is it. We are going to take moments, which how often do you stop and take a moment just to breathe? This is 22 minutes of breathing, all for you to stretch all the hard work that you've done all week. We're going to stretch it out, which is so important, just as important as that motion. Are you guys ready to get started? Yes. I want you to take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Doesn't that feel amazing? Breathe in. And then breathe out. Take your legs wide. Head on down to that right leg. Toes can be pointed out. They can be pointed in. Whatever feels good for your body. You can be up at your knee. You can be at your shin. You can be down to your toes. Every move that we make today is going to be slow. We're going to take our time. We're going to enjoy our moves. We're going to breathe. Turn to the side and head on down low into runner's lunge. If you want to roll around in those hips, please feel free to. If you want to have your knee down, you can have your knee down. Again, whatever feels good to you. Take a moment and breathe. Can you have your hands flat on the ground? Pause. Now lift back up. Head back down, down. Then we're gonna lift back up and up. Take your time. And up. One more. Come back up. Turn to the center, head on down. Sway back and forth if that feels good to you. Release that neck, sway, feel the opening of your hips, feel the stretch on the back of your legs. Breathe through it. Now pause in the center, put your hands on the mat. If you can, flatten out your back. If you can't, that's okay. If you need to have your hands on your knees, whatever feels good to you. Now release that back and just hold. Breathe through each motion. Beautiful work, friends. One more breath. Turn to the side, left side, toes out. You go wherever you need. You can be knee, shin, toes, whatever feels good to you. Let's head on down. 90 degrees on that foot if you can. Again, you can have your knee down or you can have your knee up. Roll around into those hips if that feels good to you. If not, you know what? That's okay too. Breathe. Now hold still again. Get set up and hands flat if possible. Come back up. Lift up. Now we're going to lift our chests. Lift and lower. You got it. Beautiful work. One more. Come back to center again. Have your fingertips on the floor. Have your back flat. Push your butt back. Feel that extra stretch. You're going to heel toe your feet together. Now release. It feels just a little bit different. You can have your knees bent if you need. You can have your legs straight, whatever feels good. When you're ready, roll on up, all the way up. You're gonna grab your leg, your knee, you're gonna grab your ankle and put your knees together. If you need a wall or if you want to put your arm out, you can. just to help with balance. Again, don't forget to breathe. Now take that leg over the other one and head on down. It'll feel just a little bit different than those feet next to each other. Be so proud of the moments you're taking for yourself. Roll on up. Grab that other side, feet back together. Grab that other ankle, stretch it out. Again, feel free to grab a wall if you need. If you want to have a chair, you want to have your arm out, grab a kid, whatever you have. Good work. Ankle crisscross over each other, head on down. Breathe into that stretch. You got it. Come back on up. Put those feet together. Now hip width apart. If you can, head on down low. You can come up higher or lower. Push on those knees, open up those hips. You put your right shoulder in. Breathe into it. Back to center. Other side. Beautiful work. Back to center. As gracefully as you can, head on down to your bottom. You're gonna have one leg in, one leg out. Head on to those toes. We're gonna start first with being square and heading down to those toes. If this is too much, you can go for the knee again, or shin, or toes. Breathe into it. Back up. You're going to turn more towards the front. Have one set of hands going towards, up and over. If you can, look underneath your armpit and look towards the ceiling. You can grab those feet if you want for extra, or you can be up more. Whatever feels good to you. Now let's go the other direction. Come on up and over. Back to center. We are going to go turn this way and we're going to go into pigeon. So you're just going to rotate. If you need to have one leg in, please feel free to. If you need to have your foot in closer, however is most comfortable to you. If you want a little bit more, you push your leg out. Get into those hips. You can feel free to put your pigeon to bed and put your hands down and lower down. Or if that's too much, you can stay up. You've worked so darn hard this whole week, so taking these moments to really allow your body to recover and stretch, getting that sleep that your body needs to help recover will just make you stronger and get you ready even more for next week's challenges. When you're ready, come on up out of your sleeping pigeon if you have put it to bed, and put your weight on your butt cheek. Then you're going to take this bent leg all the way over to spinal twist. Hook that arm and look over your right shoulder. You can have your leg bent if you need, or you can have it straight. Breathe into it. Come back to center. Now we're going to do the other leg. Bring that other leg into your left leg into your right leg. Other leg and other leg. Don't know what that is, huh? Let's head on down to those toes, square. Head on down. Or again, wherever is best for you in your body and whatever you need today. Now come on up. We're gonna take our hand down to our toes, up and over. And look underneath that armpit towards the ceiling if that feels good to you. And breathe. Come back up, other direction. Pigeon on the left side. So however you need to get there, if you want to just rotate or if you need to give to a different direction, however feels good for you. If you want to put your pigeon to bed, please feel free to, or you can stay up with me. Come on up, put your weight on your bottom, take that bent leg all the way over and look over that other shoulder. Feel that nice stretch on your back, sit up tall. Stay right here because I need to restart the song. Beautiful work, friends. Come back to the center. Now we're going to put our legs together. Now you're going to reach for both toes. Have your feet flexed and go for the top. Can you have your back flat? You can also, again, be up high. You don't have to be all the way down. Can your back be flat? Lean into it. Now, sit up, point those toes. If you can, grab those heels and round out your back. Lower your head to your knees if possible. You can even be bent if you need, or you can be at your knees, shins or feet. Sit on up. Now roll on down to your back. You're gonna take your right ankle to your left knee, put light pressure on that open knee, and feel that stretch into the hips. Breathe into it. Now take that left leg, bring it into your chest. It can be bent or straight, and rotate that left ankle. And just hold. Feel that nice stretch on your legs. They've worked so hard for you today and this whole week. Now lower it down. Take that right leg across your body. This is now a laying down spinal twist. Look over your right shoulder if that feels good. Push that right leg out. Left ankle to right knee. Open up those hips. Pause for just a moment. Breathe. Deep breath in. Bring that right leg into your chest. Rotate that ankle. Sometimes we need to be reminded to breathe too, you know? Sometimes I think we get so busy with everything else we forget. Roll that ankle. take the left leg over. Look over the left shoulder if that feels good to you. Bring it back to center. Can you bring both knees into your chest? Grab those toes. Happy baby. Open it up. Bring those feet together. Have them go all the way down to the ground, or you can bend them and put them down on the ground. Whatever feels good to you. Come all the way up, sit up. We're gonna go into child's pose. Push back onto your heels. Can you grab the mat and pull open your back? Can you put your elbows onto your mat? Just open it up. Feel that release in the back. Breathe into it. Now take your right arm. It's going to go underneath your left armpit and reach. If you can, look underneath your left armpit and look towards the ceiling. If you can't, that's absolutely okay. You can keep it more closed in. Bring it back to center. Get repositioned and do child's pose again. Pull. Now the left arm underneath the right armpit and reach. Come back to center. Pull on that mat one more time. Sit on up and sit onto your heels. We're going to take one foot out if it feels good to you, and we're gonna have one in. You can stay right here. We're stretching our quad, or if it feels good to you, you can lean back. You can do one arm, you can do two arms, or you can stay right here. You can even have your leg bent. We're just getting an extra stretch into that quad. Again, whatever feels best for you. Don't forget to breathe into it. Beautiful work. Come on up. Switch it out to the other side. However you need to get there, whatever feels right to you. One arm, both arms, no arms, leg bent. Beautiful work. Come on back up. Go ahead and put your feet together, or you can crisscross applesauce, whatever feels good to you. Right arm across that body. Can you drop that shoulder? Just feel the elongation along your shoulder, your back. Can you take your right ear to your right shoulder? Just have an extra little stretch for you. Back to center. We're going to switch sides. Open it, other side. If it feels good to you, take that ear to your shoulder. Open up those arms. We're going to take our tricep and stretch it out. Bring it above your head. Just a light pressure on that arm. Breathe into it. Keep on breathing. Beautiful work. Let's switch it out. Other arm. Now I want you to take your arms. I want you to wrap yourself up. Open up that back. Put your head towards your hands or towards your elbows for just an extra little stretch. I want you to think about this past week and every single moment that you came and showed up for yourself. Every single move that you did was a victory, and it was a move in the right direction. You're taking this opportunity to make yourself the best version of yourself, and every motion is the right motion for you, especially when you push play. We are so incredibly proud of you for showing up. We're so incredibly proud of you for their first week already done and accomplished. We're headed into the second week. Be so proud. Good work, friends.